Hi there DIYers. This is a video to try and explain the Jaguar windscreen replacement process. The very first thing I did, I needed to replace the seals and the windscreen on my Jag xj6 Series 3 because I had rust around the usual pillars. I needed to replace that, and I jumped on the internet, and of course I found some great videos of how to pull the windscreen out. I didn't find any really that explained to me the three different seals and how to put the windscreen back in. I did though find a diagram that is really good, and I found this diagram on jaglovers.org, which really explained to me how the window was supposed to go in. When I rang up the window fitters to do a Jag, like many of you, some didn't want to have didn't even want to talk to me being a Jag, and I didn't get confidence from any of them that any of them knew how to do it properly, even when they did quote me, and they quoted me $800 to supply and fit a windscreen. I needed one supplied because despite watching all the videos on how to pull them out, I couldn't get it out without breaking it, and I spent a day on it. So if you don't have a day to waste, I reckon just smash it, get it out and buy yourself a new one. It's always nice to have new glass anyway. It cost me $230, this is all Australian dollars, to buy a windscreen from a supplier, and then because I'm not willing to pay the $800 to have it fitted, I'm going to fit it myself, or I had to go at fitting it myself. This diagram was really good, except for this is all the adhesive area, right? So I put this new rubber onto here, and I interpreted this as all needing to be sealant right from the get-go, and I don't think that's the right way to go. I'm sure window people out there and interweb will be able to tell me better. But when I filled this up, so I put this gasket on first, filled all this up with silicone, then put the glass on, and then tried to fit these other two remaining gaskets. Now what happened was the glass started sliding down, and I was fighting it the whole time to keep up. What I would do next time, and this is entirely up to yourselves, what I would do next time is just do this little piece of silicone. So if I cut that off, just do that piece of silicone there, put some dowels, wooden dowels or something there to hold the glass in position until that piece of silicone is dried and holds everything in place where it's supposed to be. Then I would come back and backfill this with silicone and fit these three gaskets. I ended up with silicone everywhere, all over everything, over the chrome. The window has slid down too far into this socket here, which means it's not laying nicely at the top as well. It's still going to be watertight, it's still going to be fine, but if I had my time again, I would do it this way. I would separate. So this piece here, so once you've filled this bit with silicone, you just push that chrome trim in. This one will go down the front. I wouldn't leave a gap like that. I would try and fill that up as well so that you got nowhere for water to sit. And then this one just slides in as well. They're very easy to slide these in, assuming your glass is solid and staying in one place. I had everything sliding around. This one was getting squeezed out the bottom, and it was just a mess. So this is how I do it. I'd put something in here to hold the glass in position from sliding down, put your silicone around there, and then come back and fill in this part of the section with silicone and fit your chrome trim and your rubbers. Hopefully that's going to help the next person out there who has a go at it. But I'm pretty happy with how it ended up, but I know I could have done better if I had done it this way. I'll quickly show you what it looks like on the car. So you can see what I've had to do. Put tape all over it to hold the rubber seals in position while the silicon's drying. This part of the window, you can see, is pushed down a little bit. This part's pushed out a little bit. It will still seal, it'll still hold water, but it could have been a nicer flush fitment if I had done it the way I just described. And you can see inside against the window there's a little bit of an air gap there, which I'll backfill now with some more silicone to make sure that that's fully seated. Anyway, hope that helps everybody else.